What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. My name is Sydney. If you're new here, if you're returning, hey boo, glad you're back. This is part 3 of my skincare routine, and you guys are gonna just come along with me as I do my daily skincare routine. I just got out of the shower. My skin's a little dry because I washed it in the shower. If you've seen my latest review on the Fenty Skin, you know I like the cleanser, so that is what I cleansed with. And then we're just gonna jump into the rest of the routine. I got my little headband, so my hair is pushed back. This will probably be a voiceover because the other one videos have been like really long, and I'm just gonna go through the products that I use. If you saw my last skincare part 2 video, then you kind of know how my routine is set up. It's focused a lot on hydration, so that's what you'll be seeing a lot of today. I'll probably give like little mini reviews about products that I've already been using for a while, or the ones that I know I like, as we go through. But yeah, just sit back and I'm gonna hop into my skincare. Y'all, so let's get started. First things first, I'm going to tone with the Beauty Strike Rose Water Glycerin Toner. This is from a black-owned brand in New York, and honestly, it took a long time for me to get it because I ordered it online, and so I was hoping that I wouldn't like it, but I actually really love it. It's a dupe for the Heritage Rose Water Toner. Now, this one is a little bit more expensive, but because it was black-owned, I didn't mind. But like from the packaging down to the actual product, it's great. I like to let it dry a little bit, but I do apply my products on top of each other when the skin is damp. So next is going to be the Ordinary's Hyaluronic Acid, and if you've seen any of my other videos, you know I always mix my hyaluronic acid with what's coming up next, which is the CosRx Snail 96 Essence, or like Snail Mucin, basically. This combo is like the hydration queen. There's nothing better, sorry. But yeah, you mix it together, and I'm rubbing it in on my face. Now, the texture can be a little strange. You don't want to use too much of the snail essence because it's like sticky. But you really have to take your time to rub it in. But it's great. It always leaves my skin super hydrated. Okay, girl, come on, let's move on. This is what I mean. Really rub it in. Alright, next is the Thirst Things First Vitamin C Mist. Now, I got this from Amazon, and I peeped the product on Sean Garrett's page, and I really love this stuff. There wasn't much left, so I was really struggling, but I love the way this smells, and I had never used vitamin C in a mist before, but I really liked it compared to the normal serum. As far as how it works, I mean, I think it works for me, but I think it takes a little longer to work than a traditional vitamin C serum because it's a mist and you don't get as much product, I feel like. Next is the Inkey-List Caffeine Eye Cream. Now, you have to be careful with eye creams because often they're just repackaged moisturizers. But this one I keep coming back to, and it really helps with the puffiness under my eyes because when I wake up in the morning, child, it looks like I never slept. So, but this one always makes my under eyes hydrated. It reduces the puffiness. It's sold at Sephora, and it's not expensive. I want to say it's like $9 maybe, and it lasts a long time. Like you saw, I just put a little drop on the back of my hand and rubbed it in, patted it in, because we don't want wrinkles, child. Next, I am using the Fenty Fat Water. Now, if you've seen my Fenty review on my Instagram, you kind of know how I feel about the entire collection. But this I mostly use as a serum because it's for refining your pores and all of that stuff. So I use it more as a serum rather than a toner. But I like it a lot, so I just rub that in. And this is the one product that doesn't have as much fragrance, so it's nice and it's not like overpowering or anything. All right, now we have our e.l.f. hydration serum. I really like this. It wasn't expensive either, but it's a nice like cream product. So with the fat water, though I'm using it as a serum, it's still kind of a toner, so it helps things sink into the skin. And so putting the hydration serum on right after makes my skin feel great. If you again have seen any of my other videos, y'all know hydration is very important to me. So I love this kind of series of steps because I think my skin absorbs the product very well. Now we have finally made it to moisturizer. This is the Delish Condish Mango Cream Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. I feel like I talk about this all the time. I love this stuff. As you see, you do not need a lot. I just take a little bit on my nail, put it in my hands, and rub it in. I mean, 10 out of 10. Totally recommend. Try to get your hands on it. It's kind of hard to get your hands on, so if you're really interested, I would be proactive about that. And of course, we always top our moisturizers off with a facial oil. This is the Bliss Hydration Salvation Oil. This stuff, now I've had it for a while, and you can see like there's still a ton in the bottle. I only use like 3 drops, just like that. But it smells so good. Completely seals in my moisturizer. Makes me feel just great, plump, glossy, but not oily. Because that's my thing. I don't want to feel like an oil slick in a few hours, but this stuff is great. It's a great facial oil. And I love Bliss and their products. And of course, sunscreen. I don't even remember if I went out that day, but it doesn't matter. Put on your sunscreen. I like this Hawaiian Tropics one. It's 30 SPF. I couldn't get the bottle open. But yeah, it's just a spray, no white cast. I don't have a problem. You don't want to do too much though. If you spray too much of this, you definitely will be oily, so be careful. But you want to make sure you get enough of it because you want to be protected. So, you know, get your whole face, get your neck, get your ears, all that good stuff. So now I'm using it's like the Lavish Lash eyelash and brow serum. I use this on my eyelashes in the mornings. I started this after I had a bad experience with getting my lashes done, and now I do it all the time on my natural lashes, even when I still get individual sometimes, and I use it then too. It just makes my lashes really strong and keeps them nice and long and full because I was really hurt when my lashes broke off that time. So I use this now. Is the Super Balm by KNC Beauty. I feel like I've also talked about this at this point, but it's just a lip balm. She was a little high. I haven't decided if I'll repurchase her, but I like it a lot. It doesn't take much, so that's my thing, depending on how long it lasts. But she's a great last step, and she makes my lips like kind of glossy, and it's like a mint flavor. Real nice, real nice, real nice. All done. And we look great. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I am all done in my routine. I just wanted to throw some honorable mentions out there that sometimes I use in the morning that I didn't use today. There are some things that I use at night that will be in part 4, so we're just going to ignore those until we get there. So, the first thing being, this is another one, and I've mentioned it in my last video, another cleanser that I use in the mornings that I really, really like. I actually use it morning and night. It kind of just depends on how I feel between this one and the Fenty one. They're probably 2 of my favorites right now. This is also another toner that I've been really loving lately. I felt like my skin was just dry. And, well, not dry, but like not hydrated. I guess that's kind of the same thing. Anyway, people talk about this a lot, and it was a little expensive, so I got the little bottle, and that was still kind of high. But between this one, the Fenty toner, which I use as a serum now, but this one and the original toner that you just saw, I use interchangeably in the mornings and at night. Another moisturizer that I use in the mornings, sometimes, if you can see it, LOL, because it's white. The e.l.f. Happy Hydration, and it has hemp derived cannabis sativa in it. I don't even know if that makes a difference. I just like, it's another cream moisturizer that I can use and that won't make me oily, as well as the Fenty Hydro Visor. I just really like it. It already has SPF in it, so I could have used this, but I decided to use my other moisturizers instead, just so y'all can see those in action, because I have my Fenty review up talking about this already. So yeah. And lastly, this is the other vitamin C serum I've been using, from Butter Skincare. It's a black-owned brand. I got their entire system. It's okay, but this is probably the best product out of the cleanser and the moisturizer, and then this is what all I got. And this is probably the best thing out of the entire collection. So I usually use this, but today I felt like using the First Things First spray. But that's it. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you maybe picked out some new products that you want to try, and I will catch y'all in my Get Unready with me. See ya. LOL, you thought I was done. I didn't forget. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Now you can go.